Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And salutations to the hopeful elect, you guys may be saved. And hopefully through the grace of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, that you may be sealed. This is your brother Marco Warrior from the branch of Great Millstone here in Chicago, coming at you with a little another lesson. And this video is gonna be on. We have to as men of the Lord, actually as everybody, we have to submit ourselves onto the Heavenly Father, man. That we have to submit ourselves to the Lord, man. Just so we can receive that salvation and mercy, and bring out a couple precepts. This is 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that He may exalt you in due time. And the thing is, we have to humble ourselves in this truth, because at the end of the day, we at a lower state than where we were. Because the thing is, the Lord even said we was at the top, but we gonna be brought down to the bottom. And we the lowliest of society, so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. We the lowest of society, and the thing is, the reason we've been put in that state, it was due to it was due to us going off from the Lord. But also we in this lower state because who's over us? The so-called Esau Edom, the so-called white man. So we gotta humble ourselves so that in due time we can be brought up, and we can be brought up and have our power come back. Because right now we not in power. And actually, now that I said that, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that follows. Because the thing is, hey man, this world is gonna be done away with at the end of the day. So yeah, even though we're in a lower state, we know that this place is gonna be over with. This place is through. Like this place is gonna be thrown out the window in a minute. We see this world collapsing in real time. It's not something that's like that we see in the future, or that's like that we can see like going on in the next 20 years. No, this place is through. This place is gonna be out of here. We can see this place going out the window, man. All this civil unrest, all this stuff. And we have to humble ourselves right now, and submit ourselves unto the Heavenly Father, so then He can bring us up and build us up, and we can live righteously through our power when He comes back. That's why it says Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, because it's the beginning of a new world, a world that actually we dwell in righteousness. Where we see a whole bunch of just wicked shit all the time, man. Because that's what we striving for, man. We got to, that at the end of the day, we gonna have to humble ourselves, and actually, Salaki, I'm gonna go to this is the book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. We gotta even though we gotta humble ourselves, we gotta prepare our soul for temptation. The Lord was tempted when He came down at all corners, and that's same thing. Hey, and I'm gonna bring that precept out later. But the servant is not above the master. So what everything the Lord done been through, we gonna have to go through that too. And it says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto Him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased in thy last end. And that just goes back to that 2 Peter's, man, because it taught me, 1 Peter's. It goes back to that 1 Peter's 5 and 6, how he talk about he can build us up in the end. And it says, it says depart not away. So we gotta cleave unto the Heavenly Father and submit ourselves and humble down, and depart not, that we may be increased in that last end, in thy last end, so we can be increased in these coming days, man. Because at the end of the day, even though these mugs is like everybody else is don't know what the hell's going on, and these people are losing their fucking minds, we getting built up, and we coming, our power's coming back, and we getting increased. And not only spiritually, when it comes to these scriptures, us coming, us being built up spiritually, but also just being built up in general, man. Shoot, hey, the thing is, man, even though while everyone else is suffering and is going through, everyone doesn't know, they don't know what the hell's gonna happen. We do know, and that's at the end of the day a faith booster, and at the end of the day, it's making us stronger, because we know our Heavenly Father is coming back. We know our power is coming back, and we know the kingdom is coming, man. And so I'm gonna end it with verse 4 right here. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a low state. And the thing is, we got to be patient in this, man. We got to take whatever punishment, whatever lot that the Lord has given us, we have to take that cheerfully. Because everything is through the will of the Lord. Like, once we understand that, can't nothing go wrong. Once we understand everything is through the Lord's doing, hey, man, can't nothing go wrong. That's what that all comes with, us humbling down and realizing we don't control nothing on this earth. This is the Heavenly Father's movie at the end of the day. So yeah, man, I'm actually gonna go to the book of James, chapter 4, in verse 7. And it reads, submit yourself therefore to the Most High, resist the devil and he will flee from you. Man, we gotta submit ourselves unto the Most High. And the thing it says, resist the devil, man. We gotta resist those evil angels the Lord sends down, man. And we gotta resist the spiritual demon Satan. And actually, we gotta resist when Esau Edom, so-called white man, when they come down with this MOTB, we gotta resist that, man, and put our trust in the Lord, cause none in this world is everything in this world actually is temporary, man. You don't own nothing on this earth. You rent everything. Everything you think you own, you don't own. And I remember my granny used to say this. It was always used to be funny. She used to say, everything in this world that you think is free ain't free. None is never free in this world. None is never free. Nothing is never free in this world. It always used to be funny when she said it. I never understood it until I got older, and I actually had to start, paying things for myself. And I actually just started, just growing up. You'll start to understand more. I was only but a child when she told me that. So yeah, man, we gotta submit ourselves unto the Heavenly Father, man. And I'm gonna go to actually this just goes back to resisting, prepare our soul for temptation. And I'm gonna go to Matthew chapter 10 and verse 24. The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. And that just goes back us to resisting temptation, because the Lord resisted temptation. And the thing is, we not perfect, and we not perfect, but also, it says just man fall 7 times, we get back up again. But at the end of the day, we have to come back, even when we mess up. We have to come back and and we got to come back 10 times harder when we fuck up. And it says, the servant is not above his Lord. The Lord did it, so we have to. And that's what we got to do, man. So we gotta we just gotta humble ourselves down and take this punishment cheerfully, so that in these times ahead, and we know, even though we gotta have that patience, and we ain't got that much time to wait. We gotta have that patience and humble down, and take whatever lot that the Lord has for us and take it cheerfully, man, so that we can be brought back and have that mercy, and we brought up in these later days, man. So, I hope this is edifying. I'm going to end it right there. And then first and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders from Great Millstone who teach them real well. And salutations to hopeful elect you guys may be saved. And hopefully through the grace of Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, that you may be sealed. With that, I'd like to say, Kwam Yasharala and the Bible Ball.